Hi, I'm Freya, and I run the blog Life as Freya. And this is my first video on books. I've not done something like this before, and I've been really nervous about doing this one, so wish me luck. So, what I'm going to talk about today is all the books I've got in me, and I've got quite a few books this month from publishers and authors. And I think a couple of them even I've kind of picked up. So there's a lot of books to talk about. Some of them, as you can see here, are in paper form, but I've got a lot of books that are in e-format also. So I'm going to break this up into two sections, and this week I'm going to talk about the books I've got in book format that are lined up to be read this week, through this month. And maybe next week I'll talk about all the ebooks that I've received this month and that I'm reading through, right? So I'm going to quickly take you through some of the books I have. Now, I'm also kind of going to do it maybe in the opposite reading order. So this would most probably be among the last books I'll read this month. Now, this is Everyone Brave is Forgiven by Chris Cleave. I got this from Hachette and sounds very interesting. It's a book about love in World War II. And I was told that it has a slightly strong, not slightly, but has a strong feminine character, and I actually like books that have that, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. The blurb actually reads, "War was declared at 11:15 and Mary North signed up at 12. That kind of by itself is a clinching deal, so I'm looking forward to reading this one, and it's Everyone Brave is Forgiven by Chris Cleave. I'll leave a link of all the books that I have here in the description below, so you can check them out there, right? The next book that I have is Madhulika Little's The Englishman's Cameo. Now, this one I quite, this really fascinated me when I came across the description, because it does multiple things, for my reading pleasure. One thing is that it's set in Mughal times, so it explores Delhi in the Mughal era, which I love. I fell in love with the Mughal series that I read, or multiple series that I've read until now. So I'm looking forward to reading this one because, one, it's set in a historical period that I really, really like. The other thing that has going for it is that it's a thriller, and it's been a while since I've read a thriller, so mix historical and thriller, and you have a book that so rocks my boat. Okay, so I'm looking forward to reading this one, and this is The Englishman's Cameo by Madhulika Little, right? This one I also got from Hachette. The next one that I have listed is Nilesh Rathod's book The Destiny of Shattered Dreams. This is a story of a guy who, or rather, this is a story of what happens to you in the corporate world. So this is a story of a guy in the corporate world and how he climbs the ladder and the prices he has to pay and all of that. So that's what this book is about, and this one I got from the author himself, and I'm quite looking forward to reading it, right? Not completely in my category, but yes, I've been exploring Indian authors and looking forward to reading this one, right? The last one that I have for this video is A Game of Blogs by Blogadda, and for groups of people. So the way this book came about was that the Blogadda guys put together a set of characters. They described each character, and then they gave it away to teams of people that wanted to participate in this activity, and each team had to come up with a story with that set of characters, right? So everyone has the same set of characters who are described the same way, and the story is then told. Of course, each one says a different story, so out of all of those, they picked up 3 stories that they had that they really liked, and they put together a book. This sounds very interesting and promising, so I'm looking forward to starting to read this one, because it would be interesting to read 3 different perspectives and 3 completely different stories with the same characters, right? Sounds interesting to me. So I'm looking forward to reading this one, plus it's a bonus because it's written by other bloggers, and that's so cool, right? So I'm looking forward to this one. So that's The Game of Blogs by the Blogadda guys, okay? Yeah, so that's the books that I have this week. These are the books I'm going to be reading through this month. I will tell you more about the other books that I'm going to read next week, and some of the books that I've already read. If you'd like to follow the books I read and hear my reviews and what I thought about each book, you can follow me on my blog. The link's below. You can also subscribe to my my YouTube channel and find me on Twitter and Facebook too. You'll find all of those links in the description below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.